Good evening, everyone. I'm Phil Neumann. Well, it's a new year, but the same matchup in the America East Tournament, U-Albany and Stony Brook. 2 years ago, Stony Brook defeated Albany by 2 in the conference title game. And last year was Albany coming out on top on a last-second bucket in the semis. Today, the two met up once again with a trip to the NCAA tournament on the line. Stony Brook gets the America East title game at home, and the Seawolves used that home court advantage. They opened up the game on a 9-0 run, but U-Albany would respond with a 10-0 run of its own. DJ Evans went to work, scoring 12 of his 16 in the first half. U-Albany led by 3 at the break. Second half, back and forth we go. Sam Rowley with a reverse lay-in, 2 of his team-high 18, but Stony Brook fires back. This time, a 10-0 run. Karsten Purifoy, bucket in the foul. Stony Brook goes up by 6 with 7:02 remaining, and Sam Rowley fouled out of the game. The Great Danes, though, they're not done, trying to go dancing for the second straight year, and that's the senior, John Puck, with the turnaround jumper. And it was the sophomore, Peter Hooley, who would take over down the stretch. This three right here, with just under 2 minutes remaining, gave Albany a 4-point lead and sealed the win for the Great Danes. 69-60 is the final. Hooley was named the MVP, and Albany is dancing yet again.
We just kept fighting. Every day, every game, we say we fight to the very end, fight to the very end. That's what we did today.
The last couple of weeks, we've got healthy, and I think our noses hardened the last month of the season.
To college hockey now, Union begins its postseason journey tonight with its sights set on becoming just the 3rd team to win 3 straight ECAC tournaments. The Dutchmen hosting Dartmouth in a best-of-3 quarterfinal series. Third period, Union leads 1-0. Daniel Carr on a breakaway, and he gets pulled down from behind. That sets up this. A penalty shot for Carr, and the senior knows what to do with it. 2-0 Dutchmen. Carr adds an empty netter, and Niskayuna's Colin Stevens gets the shutout in his first career playoff start. Union takes game 1, 3-0.
I thought our penalty kill was outstanding tonight. Everyone was battling their hearts out, blocking shots like usual. So credit to those guys.
The hardest thing to do is eliminate a team, and we just talked about that in the locker room. So we know they're going to come out and bring their best tomorrow. So we just got to try to match their intensity and match their work ethic for the rest of the series here.
Now to high school basketball. Scotia, the #1 team in the state in Class A, has made it all the way to the state semifinals undefeated. In uncharted waters now for this Tartans program. The state Final Four at Glens Falls Civic Center, Scotia and John Glenn. The Tartans come out on fire. Dom LaMorta with a kick out to Alex Sawsville for 3, part of a 23-5 run to open the game. Sawsville with 10 points, one of 5 Scotia players in double figures, and Scotia always impressive the way they share it. Scott Stapura with a lob to Joe Cremo. A big game for Cremo, 27 points, 8 boards, 6 assists. Scotia leads by 16 at the break, and it's all rolling in the second half. More great passing. LaMorta hit back-to-back threes to start the third quarter. 15 points for him, and the Tartans cruise in the Class 8 state championship game.
This is what we've been playing for all year, and we still got one more. We know that. We know we got a huge goal ahead of us, but right now we're going to enjoy this win. We're going to get together later. We're going to talk it over, and we're going to be ready for tomorrow. This is a chance of a lifetime for our team, and we want to make it the best for our seniors.
We've worked so hard, since last year once we lost, and once the next day we lost, we said we want a state championship. That's our goal, #1 goal. We've worked so hard for this, and tomorrow we're going to come out. We're going to be ready to go, and we're going to see what happens. We're going to play as well as we can, and hopefully we'll come out with a win.
Class AA semifinal, Green Tech also making its first Final Four appearance, taking on Brentwood. Second quarter, Jameel Hood Jr. to the hoop. He averages close to 17 points per game, but the senior was limited to just 5 points today. No worries for Green Tech, though. Najee Ward hits the long 2. Ward leads all scorers with 15 points. Green Tech up by 4 at the half. Fourth quarter now. Ramion Burt with a pretty move on the baseline to give Green Tech some breathing room. Eagles up by 7, and they'll get their first shot at a state title after the 52-44 win. A couple of local girls basketball teams in action today as well, and both Section 2 teams advance to the state championship games tomorrow. Lauren Madigan led Hoosick Valley with 18 points, and Alex Godfrey went a perfect 7 for 7 at the foul line to help Fort Edward into the Class D title game. Coming up tonight at 11, highlights from Union as the Dutchmen look for the sweep of Dartmouth and a spot in the ECAC semifinals. We'll see you then.